win it. Watch Cotton Cuts Kim go needle to needle in a thrilling live sew-off. Watch as these two skilled competitors race against the clock to sew an adorable quilt block. The stakes? The winner gets to choose a charity for a $250 donation from Cotton Cuts. Witness incredible quilting skills. Cheer on your favorite quilter. Support a great cause chosen by the winner. Get ready for a great show.
Go.
Hello. Welcome to Stitch It to Win It. I'm Dominic, the boy who sews. I'm going to be your host for today. If you don't know who I'm the boy who sews. I have a few videos on the Cotton Cuts YouTube channel. Hattie's out sick today, so I'm going to be filling in for her. Competing today is Cotton Cuts Kim and Andrea from Arkansas Gals. Now, to tell you more about today's show, here's Cotton Cuts' Kim.
Oh my goodness, my heart is so happy right now. Thank you so much, Dominic, the boy who sews, for that awesome introduction. Here we are for our fourth Stitch It to Win It. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a super fun little quirky sewing competition. I am sewing against some of our favorite puzzle mystery quilt ambassadors. Sorry, slow to talk today. I will be sewing against some of our favorite puzzle mystery quilt ambassadors. We have a block that has been chosen for us. We have 2 colors that have been chosen for us, and we have a fixed duration of time that has the ability to flex as long as it is making us sweat to sew this block together. And the best part is we are competing for charity. So I pick a charity, which we'll talk about in a minute, and my guest today, who is Andrea from Arkansas Gals, has picked a charity, and whoever wins the most votes, we make a $250 donation to that charity. It is awesome. Everybody wins. You get to see us like crazy stuff happen. We have seen sewing machines fall apart. We have seen fabric that's not pressed and shown on the screen. We have seen cutting errors. We've seen fabric flying on the floor. This is kind of our favorite thing to do. It is always so much fun. I think, I talked a little bit about this with Amber last time, and that, when you're doing a sewing tutorial, you have all the time in the world. You can just sit and sew at your own leisure and talk at your own pace. And this is all about the speed and getting it done in time. So we're super excited to have Andrea from Arkansas Gals join us today. So we're going to bring Andrea onto the stage. Hello, Andrea. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. Hey, so introduce yourself to everyone that might not know you, that might be their first encounter with you today. Give us the spiel. Give us something fun about yourself.
I'm Andrea. I have mostly an unboxing channel, but also I do quilting, sewing, and I am a psychotherapist, soon to be retired. I just turned in my notice.
That's big. That's huge. Dropped here live. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So we know Andrea's from the South, y'all, and she was talking trash before the show. Andrea was really she's like, I'm going to destroy you, y'all. Like I feel like by putting the y'all at the end, it sounds really kind of nice. She's like, I'm here to destroy you. All right. So Andrea, give us something fun and new and exciting. I mean, obviously this retirement news is really big, but what's new in your channel? Give us something else. Give us some good stuff here.
Let's see. Well, I got 2 kids, and we're going to be going to Universal in January. I'm super excited. I've never been. We just left St. Louis, by the way.
What were you here for? What part you here?
Vacay.
Oh, fantastic!
We stayed there at Union Station.
What did you do while you were here?
We went to the zoo, of course. The Arch, Union Station, the aquarium. I love St. Louis.
Yes, St. Louis is great. Did you eat any toasted ravioli or have any of the plastic Provel cheese?
Yes, we ordered in Emo's the first night and got the pizza and the toasted ravioli. Of course, we also had to get White Castle.
Yes, of course, all the St. Louis, all the favorites. I love it. Yeah. All right, so Andrea, tell us, what charity are you sewing for today?
Aussie's Legacy.
Okay.
Which is an animal shelter. It's where I adopted my cat Pee-Poo from, here in town, here in Paragould.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. That's awesome. It's interesting to you get little slices as to what's near and dear to everyone's heart when you ask them to pick a charity to sew for. That is fantastic. All right. So now we're going to talk about this crazy block that we're going to be sewing today. Are you ready? Yep. All right. So I think we're going to have a small little video to show you guys. So our colors this week are blue and green. this is the block that Paula suggested we sew. So it's got some half square triangles, some squares, and some strips in it. Like we said, blue and green, so it depends on fabric choice as to where you put it. Those are our cutting instructions. You're going to see us cut that live here in a second. And that's how we're going to be piecing it together. So I think unlike last week with Amber, I don't know if there's any shortcuts here. I don't think we're going to be able to, like, you know, put two colors together and bam, a 4-patch popped out.
No.
No. Andrea, no. You can tell she's like laser focused. She's like, let's just get to the sewing already.
I'm gonna kick some butt.
Oh my gosh, y'all! You got to put the y'all at the end because then it makes it sound nicer, right? All right. So what we're gonna do now is Dominic is going to talk to Andrea first about some of her fabrics she chose and what her strategy is gonna be. I'm gonna be off on the side with that, like, you know, newlywed gang kind of headphones, so I can't hear what she says. But with that, I'm gonna turn it over to Dominic.
All right, so I'm going to ask you some questions. So let's start with, what is the fabric you've chosen for this block and why?
I chose a couple different lines. I've got my blue from, I think this is Homegrown. It's got little vegetables on it. And the green I got from Lori Holt. And see how they coordinate with the little blue and the blue?
Yeah, the blue and the green go really well together.
Yep.
All right, my next question. What is going to be your approach to cutting and sewing the block in the time that we have allowed?
Okay. I'm going to cut the biggest ones first, and then I'll look and see the common size and cut strips of that. And then I'm just going to fly like an eagle and get it sewed up.
Well, you have lots of enthusiasm. I like that. Why do you think your block is going to win?
Because it's going to look fantastic and the colors are going to pop.
All right. Great answers. Now, let's see if it's enough to beat Kim. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello, boy who sews. How are you today?
Hello. You've heard the questions many times, but what is the fabric you've chosen for this block and why?
All right. So today is blue and green. All right. So I watched the previous Stitch It to Win It, and last time I got a lot of trouble because the green that I chose wasn't green enough. And it's all the camera and the lenses. So I'm taking a different approach to fabric choice today. And I am going to let you guys that are watching us live decide which blue and green I use. Since I am ready to admit, completely incapable of sewing with green because it's like my kryptonite. I feel like I need to go into therapy about this. So I've chosen 2 blue-green combinations and I'm going to let you guys decide. So when you see these, comment because we'll have like 3 minutes until we start sewing. So I've got a blue and a green Hoffman Batik. I mean, like I had the crayons out, people. That's what I was doing this week. I've got a blue and a green Hoffman Batik. And then I have a blue and a green storyboard from Robert Kaufman. So if you want storyboard, comment storyboard. And if you want batik, comment batik. All right, so whoever wins in the votes that I can see popping up on the screen, that is the fabric I will be sewing with today. I'm hoping it looks blue and green today. Can't go wrong with the batik. Fantastic. Janice so far is winning in the lead. So those are my color choices. I want to point out, so I am wearing my alma mater shirt, Tulane, whose colors are also blue and green. So I'm feeling like I got a little extra boost today. All right, Dominic?
All right. What is going to be your approach to cutting and sewing the block in the time that we have allowed?
Okay, so for me, I was looking at this block. This is probably the hardest cut of the blocks that we've sewn live. Yay, roll, wave, row. Woo-hoo. And so I am going to start with the biggest squares and then go down from there. And we have a really long strip this time. We have a 4.5 by an 8.5, which is going to be wonky to cut out. I'm pretty sure I have enough fabric with what I have here today, but I'm going to start with the biggest block and then cut down as we go.
Okay. Why do you think your block is going to win?
Well, so I am giving you guys control over my fabric choice today. So I feel like it's the audience and me all working together to sew today. And so it looks like, holy cow, the batiks are winning. So gang, this is what I am going to be sewing with, this blue and green fantastic colorway together. So I feel like you guys are in it with me today. So I feel like that's how I'm going to win.
Okay, well, sounds like you have it figured out. Let's see if it works. Good luck.
Thank you, Dominic. All right, where are we? Okay, so they're whispering, get Dominic back on stage. We need him to
All right.
start.
Yeah, you need me to start. But one last question. It's for the audience. Whose strategy do you think is better?
All right, so that's fun. So because I didn't hear your strategy, Andrea, and so I don't know what fabric you picked, but oh, so I did forget that I am sewing for So Powerful today. I'd forgotten that at the top of the show. So if I win, if I crush Andrea, as she is so happy to say, then So Powerful receive a $250 donation. They support literacy and education in third world countries. All right. So it looks like Andrea, you have Andrea, you are fast. They are advocating for you and your fastedness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Speedy, but so speedy is where injuries happen. All right, are we ready, boys and sews?
Yes. You guys will have 18 minutes to sew this block, but remember, I reserve the right to, at any time, elongate or shorten the time that you have. Are you guys ready?
I guess that's better than Patty. Who did you see the show, Andrea, where she's like, all right, you have a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
All right, are we going? Are you ready to set sewing, Dominic?
No. Wait.
Oh, wait, hands up. Okay.
On your mark, get set, sew.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So they have our top cameras. Yeah. All right. So the blue and the green batik as crowd chosen.
All right.
So Andrea, that's exciting about your retirement. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I've got 3 weeks left.
So what is the post-retirement plan?
To sew all the time and have fun constantly.
I want to retire the way you retire.
Huh?
I want to retire the way you retire. All right. I'm sorry, say this again, Paula? Oh, were you here? So Paula, so we're going back to the St. Louis trip because obviously a lot of folks in the room, it's near and dear to their hearts. Were you here last week on the torrential downpour day with all the excessive flooding?
No, we were there. It's been a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago.
Yeah. It was exceptionally hot. I sweat buckets.
That's St. Louis.
In the 90s the whole time, and stupidly we were at the zoo in the arch. I about died. I had the best steak I've ever had in my life over there. That was from right across the street from Union Station, the Tortilla or something like that. Lombardo's.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh. So good.
She had Lombardo's over by Union Station. So that whole area by Union Station has been completely revitalized since they put the soccer team down there. And so that stadium, that whole complex, St. Louis is doing a lot of investment in that downtown area. It's really nice.
It's beautiful.
All right, so you're going to Universal. Is this the first time you've gone? Yes?
Yes.
All right, what are you most looking forward to?
All the Harry Potter stuff, because I'm a Harry Potter freak.
Woohoo. All right, if you've been to Universal, tell Andrea where she should go and what things she should see. We love the Harry Potter world at Universal, and we got the 2 parks together so we could take the train that connects them together.
Definitely. Yeah, we're going to do that too. I'm doing horrible on this cutting.
You're doing horrible? Speed cutting?
Doing horrible.
Your fans are rooting for you. They say you're fast, Andrea.
I know. I'm letting everybody down.
No, you are not. No, you are not.
I get all glitter.
Yeah, they are. It's okay. To be clear, as I've said many times, nobody loses in this, right? There's definitely going to be a charity winner.
It will be me.
It will be you. And I've learned that I am incapable of selecting a green that looks good on camera. That Allison Glass's colors are typically too warm for the cameraman, and that's okay. I'm okay with that.
I'm using one's Lori Holt and one is Homegrown. I think it's April Rosenthal.
Jana Elliott is telling us we have to rush slowly.
We have to what?
We have to rush slowly.
Rush slowly.
Rush slowly.
What does that mean?
Rush, hurry up, but go slow. Okay, got 1/2 square triangle done.
What? You already sewing?
Oh yeah, I got my 1/2 square triangles done. But I didn't cut everything out at the beginning. I cut my 1/2 square triangles. And then
You've already cut everything?
No, I haven't cut everything. No, I just cut my 1/2 square triangles and sewed them together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So those that can see the top camera, here's the yellow and green 1/2 square triangles. Okay. Now what's next? The squares. All right.
Why is this not feeling right?
So Dominic, the boy who sews, love him. He does not have camps today, so he graciously stepped in when Patty Patchwork told us she was going to be sick. Well, actually, she probably needed to go reset some circuits, and so we thought he'd be a fantastic backup to help us out.
I'm gonna interrupt things real quick. I'm gonna ask you a question. Contestants, how do you feel so far?
Frazzled.
I feel like there's a lot of measuring in this block. And I almost, for those of you that were watching on the top, used my 3.5-inch ruler to cut a 4.5-inch square. And that would have been very embarrassing to have to figure out.
The 4 and the 7/8 cut is what's slowing me down.
Yeah. And that's what I'm so, right. So, we die cut everything here. And so all those 7/8 we die cut. So it's been forever since I've actually had to measure a 7/8 on my ruler.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this time the audience a question. So it's still pretty early, but I'm asking people, who do you think is ahead so far?
If you rush fast, things get messed up, and you need to redo it. So take longer than going slow. Yes,
Yeah.
true. That is fact.
Time check. You guys have 12 minutes left. You are a third of the way through.
Okay. Thank you, boy who sews. Hey, boy who sews.
Yes.
What fabrics would you have chosen for this project?
Ooh, okay. I actually like your fabric choices a lot. They are more of a bright and vivid green and blue, and more of like when you think of green and blue, like what you see. Your fabrics are really good. Also, I also like the Arkansas gals. All the fabric here is really good. What would I have done? I don't know. I would have gone fabric shopping for a few hours. I could leave, come back the next day, and finally found it, but it would take me quite some time. So that's what I would do.
Yeah. I don't know anyone who would have taken hours to go shopping for blue and green. So my other son, Lincoln, is my color pal. He sees colors better than I do, and he and I went shopping for blue and green today. Oh no, I didn't get the blue on the bottom. I may need to put that
I'm
again.
definitely not a petite girl. So
Why not?
I don't know. I just never spoke to me.
I think for me, when I was growing up, batiks were always considered expensive, high-end fabric, and I never really sewed with them.
Okay, so
And
now
then
you're let me at it.
Yeah, and now I interchange them with quilting cotton. I know that kind of goes against the grain and is not something you're supposed to do, but from a traditionalist perspective. But I love mixing the two together. All right, I am laying out this block. I'm gonna make sure that everyone at home can see what it looks like.
Are you finished?
No. I'm just laying out pieces.
All right, I'm cutting my half squares right now.
Okay. I think. All right, team, why is this narrow? This is too narrow. These strips are wrong. All right, see, I made a mistake, right? I gotta recut the strips. No, where'd the fabric go? All right.
Yes. Yes.
No. Oh,
Okay. All right. Let's fly.
this is the problem with having 2 rulers. No, no.
Okay.
Which way am I cutting from? I think I just went from that side before.
All right. Making my half squares.
Is this piece 8 1/2 inches? Oh, I can cut from here. Okay. All right. So Jana, when I laid it out, it looked too narrow. So I knew I had a problem before I started sewing. I did exactly what
You are halfway through.
I did it, Jana. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I used my 3.5 inch ruler instead of my 4.5 inch. Bam, bam, bam. All right, now I got to cut this. All right. And so if Andrea,
I'm hoping my cuts are right.
what's that now?
I'm hoping my cuts are right. Who knows?
I'm just throwing fabric everywhere. Oh, the ruler's not going to fit there. All right. Come on, Andrea. All right. Okay. I'm on Team Andrea. You go, girl. They're rooting for you. They are here for you.
Yay! I think have I made them? We only need 3 of them, but we cut more, right?
Yeah, so that's one of these patterns where in order to get the half square triangles to look like you want it to look, you have to have, there's like a 4th one. So there's one that I am not using that's going to be hanging out off on the side. Okay, I think that is right. Okay, all right, here we go. All right. They're saying you're really fast, Andrea. You're catching up on me.
Do you do a block on the side? What do you do for leaders and enders? I always make a block on the side.
What's that now?
What do you use? Do you use leaders and enders?
I used to, or I still do. I just don't for this. And as you literally say that, my fabric gets sucked into my sewing machine. You jinxed me. Look at that. You jinxed me. I usually do. For this one, I don't, just because I don't have access to all those pieces. But you're absolutely right. Those 2 extra half square triangles would be perfect for that.
Blue, white, green.
All right.
Blue.
All right, I need to hurry up. And I bet you Boy Who Sews is going to tell us to hurry up here in a second. All right.
All right. I have a question for the audience. Audience, what would you do different if you were competing?
What would they do different if they were competing? I like this question.
Okay. There is 6 minutes left, so contestants, hurry up.
6 minutes?
6 minutes, the boy says. I feel like it's a lot and not a lot. Like I know how this goes at the end. I'm gonna be over pressing. I'm gonna run out of time. I'm already shaking my sewing machine here. Let's see here. That seam goes that way. I'm gonna try and nest all my seams because I feel like I have too much time. All right. All right, am I going to use pins? Am I going to use the time to get the seams lined up? And the answer is yes.
My answer to that is no.
My answer is yes. And then bam, bada, bam. I would stop talking. Yeah, I know, Marcy, that's usually my problem is I just talk too much. But I feel like it's also a way to diffuse some of the nerves and the adrenaline is just to keep talking. All right.
Right, I'm putting 2 rows together.
Here, cut both fabric at the same time if each color is the same size. That is a fantastic tip and trick. All right.
So we have got some answers from the previous questions. So a few answers are, I would stop talking. I would cut both fabric at the same time if each color is the same size, which I think for this block.
That's a good point. That's a good one. Yeah, I should have done that.
One says that they would need to stand for cutting. Somehow cutting for them while sitting down doesn't work well.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. This cutting while sitting, and you know, my mat
I always
is
do that. I know I'm
rotated.
not supposed to, but I do anyway because I do what I want.
Yeah, Andrea, we have a suggestion from the comments that you need to sing.
I need to say,
Let's hear it. Come on now.
I don't know. I can't think of anything offhand. How about this one? Holiday, celebrate, because I'm done.
I like it. Madonna fan? That's Madonna, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you a Swiftie, Andrea?
Do what?
Are you a Swiftie?
I
Taylor
like
Swift
Taylor
fan.
Swift. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie, but not really. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I would not pay $1,000 a ticket to go see her in concert.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Are you done? I'm done too. I'm done too.
So, both contestants have finished their blocks.
All right. That was fun. All right. All right. Were you sewing another project while you're competing against me because you want to crush me? Someone says you're still doing your quilt on the side.
Yeah, I did my quilt on the side.
All right. Okay. Boy who sews. Where is it me or is Dominic here? Okay, Dominic. No. Okay. All right. So, Andrea, like you and I both at the end, like a huge cascade of doneness, right? Okay. So, Andrea, show us your block. Let's see.
Let me put a thing behind it. Because it's kind of.
Oh, now you're cheating. Now you're getting some. Now you what? No, wait. What? No, come on. I need something sticky on my block.
Presentation. Presentation. Not perfect, but
it's okay. And done is perfect, right? Done is better than perfect. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the reproduction-ish fabrics you've gotten. Okay, so here's mine. I'm going to pretend like I have something cool to hang mine on and just use my ruler here. All right, so it's blue and green this time, guys. I am hoping everyone can agree those are blue and green because everyone picked them for me to sew today. And so that is my finished block. All right, so Andrea, what we're going to do is you and I are going to hold them up at the same time. So Paula can get a screenshot of us together for the voting purposes. And we're going to like smile off on the side. Yay! All right. Okay, do you got it? All right. Okay, so what that means is wherever you see this video, whichever block you like best, for whatever reason, you're going to leave a comment and you're going to say Cotton Cuts Kim. You're going to say Arkansas Gal Andrea, and you're going to vote. And whoever gets the most votes, and Andrea is looking forward to crushing me, whoever gets the most votes, we're going to donate 200 Cotton Cuts. We'll donate $250 to the winner's charity of choice. Andrea, remind us again who your charity is, please.
Ozzy's Legacy. It's an animal shelter. So if you don't vote for me, you hate animals.
Don't play that game, sister. I'm not afraid. All right. So my charity of choice is going to be So Powerful. So Powerful makes menstrual bags for girls in third world countries so they can stay in school and advance literacy and education. So if you don't vote for me, you obviously support no reading and no education. And to be clear, you guys chose these fabrics. So a vote for Andrea is a vote against yourself. All right. So, but as I've said, literally every show, guys, everybody wins. And so I am going to add in a little bonus this time. And so I'm seeing the votes come in. Andrew, you're crushing me. Like, this is like, you're crushing me. Y'all. So Andrea's crushing me, but it's okay. So everybody wins. If we get to 100 votes on the video in 24 hours, Cotton Cuts will make a donation to both charities. So,
oh, how awesome!
Yeah, I mean, he wins, right? This is all just fun. we're all just having, I mean, I got to sew a fun block with someone who I think is really cool in fabrics that I wouldn't normally pick. So it is awesome.
Did you say we're sending these somewhere? We're going to make a charity quilt?
Yes. All the blocks from all these videos are going to come back to us, and we'll probably auction off the quilt for charity. And who knows, maybe we'll make donations to everyone or donate to those that didn't win. We'll figure out. But it's all about giving back and like having fun together. Right? I think it's awesome, Andrea, that you've joined us today. And I'm a big fan of pets and animals and love shelters and love rescue organizations. So there's no bad decision here, guys. Do I need to go to Dominic? What are we? Okay, Dominic is coming back. Dominic, what do you got?
All right. Before we head out, I'd love to ask each of you a few questions.
Okay.
How do you think you did?
Fantastic.
I'm going to say, I dominated, Dominic.
If you could go back, what would you do differently?
I would do the tip that person said about cutting both colors at the same time because the blocks mirrored themselves. So I should have done that.
Yeah, and I think for me, I had too many rulers, and I ended up cutting a 3.5-inch strip and a 4 instead of a 4.5-inch strip. Thankfully, I cut it before anything was stitched. But for me, it's definitely simplifying my ruler strategy, I think.
It was too complicated.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that insight, Dominic. You're awesome.
Thank you guys for joining us. Please vote by typing who you think won in the comments below. The winner will be announced in 24 hours. Bye, everyone.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Andrea.
Bye. Super
Bye.
fun. Thank you for having me.
It was always a pleasure. Thank you. And cut. Thank you so much for watching our video. We have so much fun making these, and we hope that you were both delighted and inspired by what you just watched. This video was sponsored by Cotton Cuts. Cotton Cuts is your one stop for all the best fabric and thread memberships. Love fabric? We've got you covered. Love thread? We've got you covered. We get that no two quilters are cut from the same cloth, which is why our memberships are as unique as you. We also have the largest block of the month in the world. Over 4,000 detectives solve our puzzle mystery quilts every year, and you can join them. Simply go to cottoncuts.com to learn more about all the awesome and fun things that we're doing. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to make sure you get all of our new, fresh content every time it comes out. Thank you so much. Happy sewing enthusiasts, and we will see you soon. Bye now.